Hey guys, so when we're warming up to practice pull-ups, we want to make sure that our upper back is moving correctly. That way we can get our shoulders into the right position and we're firing everything the right way. So you can follow along with this video, and this will be to set us up for our kipping pull-up practice. So we're just going to start with some arm swings. After I get a few in, I like to stop and just check in on my body position. So draw your belly button in, squeeze your butt cheeks, kegel, twist your feet in the ground, rib cage down, stand tall, rotate those shoulders back. Since we're getting ready for kipping pull-ups, I'm gonna go ahead and put my feet together, go through this checklist, and I'm gonna do all of my warm-ups that I can in the same positions that we're using. What we're looking for is, as we do these arm swings, is we don't want your body changing positions. We want to stay nice and tight and lock it down. Okay, now we're going to go big ones backwards. And if you're doing this on your own and not just following along, generally I like about 20 reps of each variation here. We'll probably do between 10 and 20 in this video. Let's go the other way. But if I'm doing this on my own, I'll count each of the reps and just make sure I go up to 20. All right, so now we want to start getting our shoulders prepped for the types of rotation we're going to need. So anytime a joint is flexed, which for the shoulder is going to be here on up, we need that external rotation, so just like we do with a push-up. And anytime a joint is extended for the shoulder, it's going to be here back behind us. We want that internal rotation without dumping it forward. So on this next one, how we're positioning those shoulders is going to be super important. So when we swing up, we're keeping shoulder down, palm rotated back. And when we swing back this way, we're keeping shoulder back, palm's going to rotate the other direction. And again, I'm trying to stay nice and tight here. Trying to get my shoulders to move independently from my spine. We'll start tying everything in together a little bit later. All right, so now we're gonna get the whole body. So we're just gonna do big swings side to side, but focus on body position. So draw your belly button in. Now we're going to hinge at the waist, draw everything in, swinging from side to side. All right, so now we're going to start working on some upper back rotation. That way we can help get that back in a position for that shoulder to be able to move around. So we're just going to hop on the ground, and we're going to start by twisting our hands into the ground, elbow pits forward, getting those shoulders back, and you're going to reach under you as far as you can. Try and get your chest up to the ceiling. Take a big breath in. Try and stretch, and then let it out and relax as you try and rotate further. Let's go to the other side. We'll do the same thing. Reach through, big breath in, hold it. Let it out, and try and rotate further. Good, so now on all fours, we're gonna put your hand behind your head. This other arm on the ground is gonna look just like we would in a push-up. Try and keep your weight even on your knees. What we see very consistently is people are gonna shift their weight over and kind of cheat this one. So weight even on your knees. Hand right here, you're just gonna rotate up as high as you can. Stay tight, but relax and take a few breaths here, and then we're gonna come back down. I think I might have cheated a little bit on that one, so I'm gonna try again better. I'm gonna go up, keep that weight even, take a few breaths, come back down. I'll do one more rep here, up, take a few breaths, come back down. And we'll go to the other side, same thing. Back down. Make sure that bottom arm stays set up just like it would in a push-up. Up. Take a few breaths. Come back down. And then up. and back down. So now let's just put our hands forward. We're gonna twist into the ground, those elbow pits facing forward, and we're gonna shove our head down and through. The key here is we need to stay really active in our hands. This is gonna be the same motion we do when we twist into the barbell. Twist into the bar in our pull-ups. So I'm gonna twist in and push, and I'm gonna lean from side to side, and I'm just gonna wiggle around here, but I'm really focusing on drawing my belly button in, keeping my rib cage down. I can breathe into these positions, but I really want to stay active through the floor with my hands. All right, now we're get on all fours. This is not going to be a cat and cow position. We're just going to stay neutral with our back. We're going to twist in, elbow pits forward. We're going to drop our shoulders to the back of their sockets, and then push away. Drop to the back, push away. Now when we drop to the back, we're going to roll our shoulder blades up and push away. We'll do that about 3 times. Roll them up, push away. Drop them back, roll them up, push away. Now we're going to go drop them back, and we're going to roll them down our back and push away. So we're just trying to get some good shoulder blade movement here. Okay, so now we're going to start patterning our muscles to fire in the way that we're going to want them to fire up in the pull-up. So what we're going to do is get that shoulder back, and we're going to create that rotation as we come up. When we're holding onto the bar, that rotation, we're not going to turn our hands around, but we're going to try and create that same torque in the shoulder. So we're going to start just on all fours, drop those shoulder blades back, twist into the ground, belly button drawn in, rib cage down, and then you're going to rotate that hand up and reach up as high as you can. Breathe, and then come back down. What we'll see a lot of people do is just lose that shoulder position. So make sure you're really fighting to keep those back muscles engaged. We'll go to the other side. Tight, reach, rotate, lift, breathe, and come back down. We're gonna do that 2 more times on each side. So reset, up, down, switch sides. We shouldn't see any change of position as we lift an arm up, so we don't want to see any shifting around. Belly button drawn in, everything's nice and tight. All right, so now we'll hop up. Last thing we'll do is just to kind of get us thinking about the pull-up, is we're going to grab our imaginary soccer ball. We're going to stay nice and tight with our feet together. We're going to create that arch, and we're just going to slam our hips back. Arch, slam. We want this to feel like a full body thing. You can probably hear and see my feet scuffing because I'm generating a lot of power in this full body arch to hollow snap. Then last thing we're going to do is we're just going to take 5 jumps where you jump as high as you can. What I really want you to focus on is when we jump, driving those hips up hard, putting us back into that arch position. That's 3, 2 more. So what I want you guys to piece together is that the pull-up is that swing from a tight arch to hollow, and then this position goes a little further, and it ends up looking just like a jump. From there, we jump those hips up to the bar, and then we pull. So now it's time to go start doing our drills. We're gonna start just by hanging on the bar. We're gonna start working through our kipping pull-up drills. All right, have fun, guys.